Now the little bronze dog. This could be the oldest bronze in the world. This little bronze dog is one of my all-time favorites. It stands 1¼ inches long. Most of the great masterpieces of antiquity, bronze masterpieces and jewelry, by the way, are quite small. We do things in mega stature today, but not so historically. It stands 1½ inches long, 1 3/8 inches wide. In 1990, Dr. Don Shockey and I were spending our last night at the base of Mount Ararat in Dobbayazit, Turkey. There's the little dog with the patina. Very pretty. Can you see from the back? I want you to see something special. On each ear is an insect. Those are the wings of an insect. Those are not big ears. On each ear, so there are 2 insects. On his back are 2 birds. The female is tucked in under the wing of the male. Don't you like that? Yeah. I like that. On his back are 2 snakes. Robert Summers was able to analyze this closely. Around his neck is slung a ferret. The mate to the ferret is slung around the belly. I'm sure you will recognize that these are the 4 primary divisions of terrestrial life, animals. The insects, the avian, the birds, the reptiles, and the mammals. Okay, more. Different angle. David took these high-resolution photos of the various angles. Our Turkish attorney interpreter brought to our room a Turkish archaeologist who had spent many years excavating at Korhan Hashem, the house of Shem, high on Mount Ararat. He had discovered the little bronze dog deep among the footings of the ancient building walls. According to their tradition, Shem built the original buildings. Here are more sites, more angles. Notice the smile on the face of the little dog. Somebody knew what they were doing. I want you to notice the symmetry. This amazed me. Look at the bird, the symmetry. Now the female is tucked in under here, but the beautiful symmetry. That was not produced by a 6th grader. That was produced by someone of high intelligence. You do want to see the little dog, don't you?
Sure. Yeah.
More angles. Notice the patina. We handled it very, very rarely because we do not want the patina to come off. That shows antiquity in the ages. More angles. Now let's wrap this up. On the little dog's ears are 2 insects. On his back are 2 birds and 2 snakes. Around his neck is a ferret. Slung around his belly is the mate to the ferret. These are the 4 primary divisions of terrestrial animals: the insects, the birds, the reptiles, and the mammals. All, read the next 3 words. 2 by 2. I asked the Turkish archaeologist how he explained the little dog. He said, I think it was made by Shem to show his children what he saw coming on the ark. A little dog bringing his buddies to safety. There's no way we can prove his explanation, but I sure like his story. First of all, the piece of wood. We sectioned this under laboratory conditions to make sure it was saturated within and without with pitch. Earlier, this had been tooled by those who brought it down, but the sides were tooled originally. It is a tooled piece of wood. If you look through the end, every pore, every crevice is saturated with this material. We, under laboratory conditions, examined it and found it is non-conductive. That's important because the interior of the Faraday cage needs to be non-conductive. It is also not a porous ring hardwood. It is a softer wood that would accept water and swell. Therefore, that suggested to us that there was a water system inside the ark. This being flat, that's the reason we created the water system you want to look at upstairs to transport the water throughout the ark for use of the animals and everyone. That hole was drilled to put this under special conditions inside an airtight container originally. So this came from high on Mount Ararat, deep down in the ice and snow within the debris field of where we think the ark would have been. I want you to see this afterward, but I'll stand at the back for you to see it. Now to the little dog. It's so small. It is absolutely stunning when you look at the profile, everything about it. I try not to touch it because we don't want to lose the patina. Hopefully the camera is getting this. It would be better if the face of my wife's husband were not there. There is the little dog, and we can holes through it. There are no holes through it. It is solid. So it was probably forged rather than the lost wax technique that would have been required if it were larger. See it? No, you can't. I'm going to stand at the back in just a moment. Oh, it's holes. Oh, yes. Those are the feet and legs of the birds. Those are the holes. Now, I'm glad you helped over there. Thanks, Shelley. Yes, the feet and legs of the two birds.